Why does the car lose power when the air conditioning is turned on? And what can be done to minimize it? When you activate the automotive air conditioning system, the compressor starts running, driven by the belt connected to the vehicle's engine. This component does not operate independently. It takes part of the engine's power to compress the refrigerant gas and circulate it through the climate control system. This additional energy demand adds extra load on the gasoline or diesel engine, and it is more noticeable in small vehicles, since the engine must now keep both the propulsion and the air conditioning system running. The result? Slower acceleration, difficulty when climbing hills, and in small engines, the power loss is even more noticeable. Besides the compressor, the system activates other electrical components, such as the cabin and condenser fans. This increases the load on the alternator, and also on the battery. Altogether, this reduces the overall performance of the engine. It is also common for the idle to become unstable, or for the RPMs to drop too low when the air conditioning is turned on, especially if the engine is dirty, poorly tuned, or worn out. What can be done to reduce the power consumed by the automotive air conditioning compressor so that its operation is less noticeable? 1. Check the refrigerant gas level in the automotive air conditioning system. A low level causes the compressor to run constantly, which means higher energy consumption and lower cooling capacity. An excess of refrigerant causes overpressure, increasing the compressor effort and reducing system efficiency. It is also important to check that the expansion valve or orifice tube are not clogged. If there are blockages, the system operates with incorrect pressures, and the compressor must work much harder. 2. Clean the condenser coil. A dirty condenser prevents proper heat dissipation. This raises the system pressure, forcing the compressor to work harder and consume more power. Regular cleaning can make a big difference. 3. Check the fan speed of the outdoor unit. If the fan is running at low speed, heat dissipation is affected, resulting in higher pressure. This puts more stress on the compressor, increasing energy consumption. Some systems include a pressure switch that activates at extra fan speed. For example, in some vehicles, when the condenser pressure reaches 200 pounds per square inch, the second speed of the condenser fan is activated to prevent the pressure from continuing to rise uncontrollably. If this pressure switch fails, airflow is reduced, increasing pressure and the load on the compressor. 4. Inspect the condition of the compressor clutch. If the clutch is in poor condition, it can cause the engine to lose power when the air conditioning is turned on. A rough engagement, slippage, or a stuck clutch forces the engine to work harder. And if the compressor is damaged or hard to rotate, the effort multiplies. 5. Check the tension of the belt that drives the compressor. An over-tightened belt forces the engine to use more effort to move it. This can result in higher fuel consumption, lower engine performance, possible overheating due to excessive friction. And what if the problem is not with the air conditioning, but with the engine itself? An engine that is not operating at 100% will feel any additional load, such as the air conditioning, more strongly. That is why overall engine maintenance is key. A. Clean air filter. A clogged filter restricts airflow to the engine, reducing its power. With the air conditioning turned on, this effect gets worse. Also, idle may become unstable if the filter is very dirty. B. Spark plugs in good condition. If they are dirty or worn, combustion becomes less efficient, reducing engine power. C. Injectors functioning properly. Faulty injectors reduce the engine's ability to respond to the additional load from the air conditioning, worsening the power loss. D. Sensors clean and in good condition. Sensors such as the coolant temperature sensor, MAF or TPS, if dirty or faulty, can send incorrect data to the ECU. This affects the air-fuel mixture and engine response. Extra tip: avoid sudden acceleration right after turning on the air conditioning. Give the system a few seconds to stabilize. This reduces the impact on the engine and improves driving comfort.